Happy Friday, everybody. Just getting some stuff set up here. Yeah, I just recorded a React Native radio podcast this morning. Yesterday, we recorded 2, and then the second one we found out that my recording didn't work. So we had to do it again. It's always fun. Another thing I'm doing is working on getting Facebook lined up to come on the program on React Native Radio, our podcast. Yeah, so I've gotten a little behind on open source. So I'm just going to take a day, really focus more on open source today. Been working on the Chain React app lately. Quite a bit. I think I did 10 shows in a row on Chain React app. Hey, Judy. Yeah, no worries. Doesn't look like the Facebook comments come through on my chat. I don't know why. That's a good question. I'm looking. Source. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. They don't seem to come through. So there's a chat box, Ruth, and you can see that right below my image, like right down here. Oh, you're talking about Chain React. Okay, I'll tell you. 1 second here. So my company has a conference for React Native, which is the technology we use. Next event is going to be in Portland in 2022. We usually get around 500 people there. Hey, Derek. And so, yeah, it's a place for businesses, developers, and React Native thinkers. It's a home for inspiring collaboration, building connections, etc., past events. These are actually pictures from our conference that we put on. So there's 2017, there's 2018. This shows a little bit of the venue. It's actually the Armory in downtown Portland. Not downtown, it's more kind of Pearl District area. And yeah, I know both of those people. I remember these people vaguely. That was a while ago. And then you can see all these little red shirts like running around. Those are my employees mostly. And we were putting on the conference. Past sponsors. You can sign up for the newsletter. React Native newsletter. From the team at Infinite Red. Infinite Red is my company. So I was working on the Chain React app, which is let me find it here. Chain React app. I don't think we have any pictures of it, do we? We don't have any pictures of it. I should put some up. But essentially just writing code, making it work. Hey, Lucas, can I get a press pass to the conference? Yeah, let's talk about it. Salmon, steelheader, trout needs a press pass to Chain React. It kind of looks a little bit like this, but this is what we're working on now. Is it's called Ignite. It's our cutting edge React Native project boilerplate, along with a CLI, which is a command line interface, component and model generators, and more. So a lot of coding talk. But I'm way behind on pull requests, which are basically changes that people have submitted, and you can see like, well, this one doesn't matter, but like, I don't know if Harris has done anything with this one. I'm gonna go through this stuff. Homegrown media, yeah. I'm a journalist. I just heard good things about the food. It is good food. Yeah, no problem, Ruth. Well, it might be a little sparsely populated, the Twitch today, the stream, but that's okay. I'm going to be doing this anyway, so might as well stream it. Safer way to get the current route. Nope, Harris has not responded. All right, let's look at this. This is Alpha and Golf, who comes onto the stream regularly. So he submitted a pull request, update the iOS deployment target to 11. So it was 10. You can see the red line there shows that we are replacing that with this, which has 11. So minus that plus that. That's called the diff, the difference. 10, 11. This looks good to me. Let's approve. Looks good to me. And I'll submit the review. And this is on Ignite. I'm going to go ahead and do fix Boilerplate by Andrew and Gabriel. Is this a fix? This is more of a feature level update, but it's very small. I think it's a feature level update. Does this break things? This does break things. I don't think that's a problem. I don't know. It's not really a feature. I'm going to skip CI here. The chat on the stream looks frozen. Moore, I think that the reason is because I'm getting some people chatting from Facebook. And so that is, it's not showing up. The Facebook stuff's not showing up. So I don't know why. But like, you're on YouTube, that one showed up. Derek's on Twitch, that showed up. I don't know if this is a fix or a feature. It's not really a fix. I'm gonna just make it a feature. But I'm gonna skip CI because we may merge some other pull requests. I don't want to release yet. Okay, so fix typos. This one should be straightforward. Minor misspellings. JavaScript, CocoaPods, NPM, Xcode, GitHub, blah, 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 NPM. Yeah, looks good. Thanks, nice catch. So I'll approve that. How's it going, Moore? Chore docs fix typos by Frieder Blume. Frieder. Nice job, Frieder. Let's merge that in. Making progress. All right, update name.tsx.ejs. Avoid require cycle when generating new components. Ah, yes, this is a good one. I've seen it before. And Twank. I think An is from Vietnam. Yeah, he's from Vietnam. Quang Ninh. Tuan Nguyen An. It's cool. We get contributions to Ignite from all over the world. So this is a pretty basic one. I'm going to call this a fix. Fix generator. Generators. Whoops. To avoid by 2UANK7C. And again, we're going to skip CI, I think. Hey, Infinite Jed in the house. Detox failure, fix a typo. Okay, I'm gonna maybe kick off CI, then. Okay, got that one pulled in there. So now we have this fixed detox failure for new ignited projects. This is from Derek. Thank you, Derek. Murr says, do you hire people not from the USA? We're currently only hiring US and Canada, so you can go to careers.infinite.red if you want. Hey, why is my... hold on. I just added the pretzel now playing, but why is that not showing up? Hey, there we go. Okay, I just had to fix that. You can see the now playing now in the bottom right of the screen. So, yeah, so we only hire US and Canada right now. Careers.infinite.red, if and when you want to check that out. But currently, sorry, only US and Canada. Okay, so fixes a current issue. All right. 1804, freshly scaffolded. All right, specific configuration. Okay. So removing name and adding device. Like the specific configuration setting of device more than name, even if detox is updated with the fix for Fishhook, which has been merged into master but not yet released, combined with an update to E2E README, provides some guidance for viewing installed simulators and their OS versions in Xcode. This change to the detox config will fix this issue for freshly ignited apps. And then we have running end-to-end via detox failed because the default detox config did not specify which OS of the iPhone 11 device is used for end-to-end tests. The changes to package.json, instead of merely specifying the name of the iOS simulated device, both the name and the OS version are specified. The OS version in this case must be less than 15 in order to avoid the cause of detox tests failing on newly ignited projects. To provide more information about how users can configure the detox settings in package.json according to their environment, the README in the end-to-end directory has been updated with information about how to find the supported versions of simulators installed in their environments via Xcode itself. This will help future users modify the detox configuration settings in the future. By putting this specific phrase in there, I know he's got it elsewhere, but by saying fixes and then the number, it will auto close that when we merge it. So you'll need to set the detox configuration settings in package.json to run detox tests in a simulator name plus OS version that is installed in your environment. In Xcode, open Window, Devices, and Simulators. Open or tap the Simulators tab at the top of the modal. Wonder how many people know about this. Left-hand side of the modal screen, select iPhone 11 or some other simulator. Note the iOS version value displayed on the left-hand side below the name of the device being simulated. For example, iOS 13 is the value displayed as of 10/14/2021. Just a tiny thing is really tiny. Because we have European developers, I prefer to use just more like something like that. Where essentially as of October 2021, do not set the iOS value or detox crash. Yeah, so it's just more, yeah, I mean, like European people would read that and they'd be like, the 10th day of the 14th month? No, they'd probably know, but still. Gotten you started with first test? Yeah, okay, that's all stuff that's already been there. So we do fix the device and the name, OS. Cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so merging. Now this is currently going. It's running the test, but Okay, so fix tests, I guess. I also want to credit this person who pointed out the workaround. So Derek did the PR, which was great, but I'm also going to credit that person. And I'm going to skip CI. Again, we're not doing an actual release yet. Cool. Making progress. How's everybody doing? We got a smaller crowd this morning, which is totally fine. I don't know why this would have... Spell check kills me. I don't know why the test failed on this, but it's clearly not their fault. So I'm just going to go chore docs, fix a typo by Van She. Okay. So I'm not gonna do skip CI here. I'm gonna let this roll. Sentry just gave 154,999 and 89 cents. It's an interesting number. Basically $155,000 to open source maintainer. That is huge. That's really cool, Moore. Hey, Ahmed. Thanks for jumping in here with us. We're getting some more YouTube peeps, viewers, which I appreciate. All right, so we've gotten down there in terms of pull requests. Next, I'm going to check discussions for a second. And I'm going to start at the bottom here. Okay, so this one, you know, they never responded. The ones that already have... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and just look at all of these. So I'm going to command click all of these. What the heck? Oh, I see. We'll connect if we have any issue. Okay. Discussions is a little funky. Like, that should have been a reply there, you know? Instead of another answer. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. Wait, what? Ahmed? Sorry? Did I seriously screw that up? I probably screwed that up. Ha! Oh, you're so right. You're so right. Okay, I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that. Good catch. Edit stream info. React Native Live, not React Native Radio. Okay, I did update it in Twitch. Derek, would you mind seeing if you can update the live title on YouTube? And it doesn't matter for Facebook, so who cares? In other words, Derek says, it's useful to know that dates listed in the PR comments should be more like October 10th, 2021 instead of, yeah. Or, Derek, my favorite, which is 2021-10-21. That's my favorite way to do it. Raphael. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us here. Where are you from, Raphael? I noticed that Ignite CLI creates a TS config with the DOM API. Will that change? Oh, and Ahmed is asking, will it change in real time? I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Derek. I don't know if it'll change in real time. I don't remember why we needed the DOM thing. Oh, I know why. You can technically, if you're using Expo, you can actually deploy to web as well. So that one's good. All right, let's move to the next one. Require call may be converted to import. Oh, I looked at this one before. There's no way to disable these rules. Some of these code actions are known to either break the code or do something unreasonable, like making a function async for no actual reason. Curious, I ended up forking holy cow. Forking TypeScript? Okay. Adding support for filtering these error codes myself. Entire project is a huge mess. There's no centralized place where you can filter all the errors, so I ended up creating a higher function that filters out the codes. Wow. That's intense. Those code suggestions are annoying. I don't think there's much we can do about this, though. So, Prime React. Very stupid question. I don't think it is. My guess is no. My guess is no. Let's look at this. This is React Native Prime. Nope, doesn't look like it. No plans. Okay, and I'll just mark that as the answer. So it doesn't appear that we can use Prime React. I'll fix that typo there. Oh, I forgot to put on Twitter that I'm... Twitch.tv/Jamin Holmgren. All right. Okay, so there's that. Let's go to the next one. What's the best way to clear the tree and start fresh? Something like this, I think, is the best. If I go TypeScript, in your root store. So he's talking about MobX state tree. So you can have an action here. Reset. And then something like this. Reset, apply snapshot. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, just a way to reset the whole flush the old tree. Just apply the snapshot to it, which is just an empty object basically. So. All right. How to work with env variables. .env. Multiple environments, yeah. I agree. Okay, that one's fine. Kicking users to login screen based on state. Spending a lot of time thinking about how to handle login and authentication for my app. Was curious how everyone is handling these scenarios. If I require login to use my app and initialize the store, then I need to also revalidate that user still has a valid access token when launching the app. If they don't, I need to kick them to the login screen. If the user is kicked off the platform, then I need to boot them out. This can happen basically on any route. Do you wait for them to relaunch the app and just keep returning access denied on the API? Is there a way for the state to invoke a dump all function and take them back to the main screen? Need to each store that calls the API to be aware of the bad API response, which seems really cumbersome. It may be better to just show a login screen on app boot and restore state or attempt to validate and go from there. How are you handling this in your apps? From a user experience standpoint, it makes sense to show a screen, modal or otherwise. Let's see here. That indicates they've been logged out and need to log in again. Something like how Gmail will show you an intermediate screen when you've been logged out. We often have a, hey Ali, how are you doing today? You happy it's Friday? I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so people can see a little better what I'm writing. We often have... And by the way, I have a new monitor coming today. I'm kind of excited about that. I got the LG 5K from Apple, and that's coming. That's supposed to arrive today. You need to keep an eye out for that coming in. In fact, I wonder. Let's see here. Shipment is on the way. I'm going to go look at the Trex shipment here. I'm doing it off screen. Hold on. Out for delivery, it says. Yeah, out for delivery. Says it's supposed to arrive by 7 p.m. today. I hope it's before then. All right, so API service object. And I'm going to actually go to the Ignite boilerplate and show that. So this is like looking at the status and stuff like that. Get users result. I don't really like how this is laid out. I don't like how this is laid out at all. Not really a fan. All right, now you notice this URL up here? It's, you know, directly to this, right? Hey, Alpha. Yeah, I did. Happy Friday to you as well. Ali, oh, you're using my new calendar. Nice. For those of you who don't know, I actually have on my Twitch. Go to my Twitch. Let's see here. Let's go here and see. Right here. Well, that's ugly. Okay, there's an iCal streaming schedule. So add to Google Calendar. So what you can do is like right click it and copy the link address right here. I should probably put it somewhere else here. Excuse me. But you can actually take that iCal and add it to your streaming, or sorry, to your calendar. Let me go. I have a tweet about this. Hold on a second here. I have a tweet about this. So if you haven't done this yet, this is a great idea. Let's see your calendar. Here it is. I'll put it in a Twitch chat, which I don't have. Not everybody has. What's this Molly thing? Hey, Derek, can you block Molly 8, please? And Deadly Ninja first, please. Okay. So... yeah, anyway, you can find it there. Oh, Alpha, you're oh, jeez. Did I seriously click the wrong thing there? That's weird. Thank you, Ali. Okay. Back in the saddle here. Yeah. So let's get back to this. We have get general API problem and blah, blah, blah. I'm not a big fan of that. But anyway, we have this URL, and I want to make sure that it always shows up even later when this file changes, which it probably will. I press the Y button, and it changes into this blob thing. And then I can go back here. See this. Which allows you to handle errors at that boundary. However, I'm not particularly happy with how that is set up and want to find a cleaner solution. So that's probably close enough. Gives kind of a little bit of an idea of like how to handle this. Oh, well, that didn't work very well. Close enough. All right, good enough. Thanks, Alpha. I forgot Alpha's a moderator as well. Brought out the ban hammer. All right, ignite issues with Babel module resolver. Fairly new to React Native, but I used Babel module resolver. Amen. Amen. Amen himself. Or is he? It may be a man himself, to be honest. Thanks for the follow, though. Appreciate it. Yeah, I gotta be swift with the bands. It's Amen. Okay. Did I pronounce that right? Amen? It is kind of cool to say a man himself, though, too. Nice. Amen. Where are you from? Where are you located? Projects without issue. It essentially makes shortcuts for module imports if you use any file, meaning blah, blah, blah. I'm unable to get it working with Ignite. Get this error. First line uses Babel module resolver. The second line does not. Paths are API is that. New Delhi. Okay. Well, welcome. Must be pretty late there, hey? Ali, I wanted this feature too. I use global imports in my other projects. Amen says, big fan of React Native Radio and your work, and only learned yesterday on Twitter that you stream, so I thought I should drop by. Hey, I appreciate you dropping by. It's really cool of you. And also thanks for listening to React Native Radio. We actually recorded another episode this morning. Normally record on Thursdays, but we had an audio problem yesterday. Almost midnight. Yeah, okay. Ali, use global imports in my other projects. Are you having the same problem? Re-adding Babel module resolver using Yarn. It's already included. Really? Babel module resolver is already included. Really? Tried with Ignite, didn't work. Oh, we gotta go to master pull yarn. Okay. And code dot. McVicky. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for hanging out with us and watching me do some open source here this morning. If it's morning where you are. Kevin, are you able to see whispers? I am not able to see whispers in Streamlabs. I just got like... Yeah, I can only see that. So give me a second here. I do see whispers there. Oh. Oh boy. I see your whisper now. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, everybody else. I can't say anything on stream about that. Can you talk to Mark about it? He might be able to help a little bit right now. Okay, so, and I'll definitely chat with you afterward. That's gonna not work very well. Actually, will it do anything? I don't think it'll do anything. It may not hurt it either. I don't know. It's hard to say. Sorry, everybody. I'm talking to Kevin on a private message, so it is what it is. So I'm gonna get back to it. Okay, yeah. I think Mark will be the person to go to there. I don't really know. I don't really know what's going on here. I've heard other people, others have had similar issues in the past. I remember like Ryan Linton had problems with this as well. So. Oops. That's not what I meant to put. Hold on a second here. Okay. Like to have some help from the community to diagnose this, as I'd like it to work as well. Okay, so yeah, I mean, what can I say? Has anyone ever integrated Ignite with the NX monorepo management tooling? NX. Okay, I've never. Oh no, I think I have heard of this. Architect. Good question. I haven't. Looks interesting, though. Maybe I can try a PR if this feature can be added in Ignite. Yeah, Lee, if you wanted to try to tackle that, feel free. The previous, so that's 1806. Discussions 1806. I'll drop it into Twitch for you. So you can take a look at it if you want and see if you can get it to work. Wow, that is a great domain name, though. nx.dev. Okay, so I already responded to this one 4 days ago, apparently. Ignore one of my model stores from data. And then I basically gave this sort of idea here. Yeah, that's good. All right, cool. So we got through all the discussions. Awesome. Let's go to issues. But I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. So you all feel free to hang out. I'm going to be here for at least another hour, probably another hour. And I will be back in 5 minutes or less. See you in a bit. I'm back. Elise says, I will look into this for sure. Awesome. That's great. Maybe you can figure out what's going on there and we can get this fixed. I mean, if it works, it's always like kind of it's a cool feature. But where's Jamin? Lost. Forever. Lost and confused. Elise says, so I was reading this article from React Native Newsletter. Nice time to plug the React Native Newsletter. Go sign up for it at reactnativenewsletter.com, which is actually reactnative.cc. You can sign up. You get a bi-weekly summary of React Native news, articles, libraries, apps, and more. We actually need this to be a little more strong, in my opinion. I'm going to actually drop that into... we should mention that it's the largest React Native newsletter with 15K plus subscribers. But yeah, sign up for that if you're interested in more React Native stuff. It looks like we picked up a few more viewers while I was on break. Goes to show that the less I'm on screen, the better it is for the stream. Yeah. So how can we profile any component? So this is something we actually the recording this morning was about this, but it's something I'm not good at yet, and I want to get better at it. I really do. I want to get a lot better at this. So to get better at this, I'm going to need to do some of this stuff on stream. So if you keep showing up, Ali, we'll learn together. Okay? Deal? React DevTool profiling tab. Yeah, that's what we would be using, Ahmed. I use them, but I didn't find an exact way to find how much time does a particular component take to load. Using React Native debugger. Looking forward to it. All right, nice. Yeah, we're gonna learn together. All right, we're gonna learn together. I think I missed a couple of follows. I'm gonna replay them from earlier. So Balvin, thanks for the follow. And I'll queue up a few others because there are several that I'm just going to replay them. Cool. All right. I leave the now following up for like a minute because, you know, it's fun. All right, let's get back to this. So we do have issues on Ignite. Migrate from async storage to MMKV. So I'm going to go backwards on these and just do kind of from top to bottom. Kieran Osgood says, I get it may not be wanted due to the fact that most people know async storage, but it might be a worthwhile upgrade to migrate from async to MMKV. Significantly faster encryption support for secure local storage, synchronous storage, so simpler application code, slightly higher learning curve for people adopting Ignite, but still easier to use due to synchronous storage. Yeah, Ibrahim, another one that I queued up there, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Due to the fact it's built on JSI, the Chrome debugger will no longer work, and Flipper is the alternative. By the way, does the dling come through? I just realized my loopback probably isn't set up. to get the audio from that. Let's add that. Sorry, everybody. I know I'm kind of chaotic here. So Streamlabs, and we're just going to go ahead and pipe through all of our Streamlabs stuff. No notification. Okay. Yeah, well, now with the new one, hopefully you should hear it in the next one. Okay. Cons. Okay, due to the fact it's built on JSI, the Chrome debugger will no longer work, and Flipper is the alternative. Integration for persisting the MobX store already. MobX persist store. I don't think this is the same though. Bionic Julia? Yeah. Thanks, Kevin. If MMKV breaks Chrome debugging, would Reactotron still work? Ahmed, why don't you use Redux Toolkit? We use MobX State Tree. Redux Toolkit came out quite a bit later. We're not huge Redux people. I mean, we use it, like we're doing a project right now in Redux, so it's not like we don't use it, but yeah. Persist store wrapper. Okay, so one other thing, that's a good point, Kevin. Make sure Reactotron still works, as breaking Reactotron would be a no-go. You know what? On second thought, if we're breaking the Chrome debugger, they may not like. I mean, it might be like, oh well. Yeah, I don't know. Breaking the debugger might be a no-go. How many Ignite devs use the Chrome debugger? I'm going to ask in the community, in the React Native community, or sorry, Infinite Red community. For context, I'll link to this. So, okay. Kevin says, we moved away from Redux because of the excessive amount of boilerplate that was required, but it's been a couple years, so that may have changed. Yeah, Redux Toolkit does reduce some of that. Why Infinite Red uses MobX State Tree instead of Redux? And I'll drop that in. Oh, you know what's funny, Kevin? I was kind of confused when you said it worked, because I was like, I didn't hear a thing. That's because it was muted. I wasn't hearing it, but you were. So it's fixed, I think, now for everybody. Yeah, right. I didn't hear the notification. You're like, oh, the notification's working. I'm like, they did? Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah. So that I asked this question in the community to see like how many Ignite users are using the Chrome debugger, and I guess we'll find out. Because if people are using the Chrome debugger, we definitely don't want to mess with that. Okay, so I am actually going to put a label on this. Discussion enhancement, I guess. All right. Navigation state is not stored in the MobX state tree and is unavailable in the root store. Good question. We decided to remove it with React Navigation v5, I think, because they no longer recommend storing navigation state in your state management library. I need to find the reference for that. So React Navigation, state management. Okay. So there is a way to on state change. Let's go see if we're using that already. We are using use navigation persistence and storage, which is our storage utility here. React Native async storage. What? Why? Probably haven't yarned there. That's why. Yeah. Ali, yeah, V6. We are on V6. But you can like set that out. Yeah, so on state change. Not used to manage the state. So I thought there was something in their documentation that talked about like you shouldn't be doing this. What I'll do though is just say I tried to find the reference for that, but can't seem to find it in their docs. I just remember us reviewing and seeing that they no longer recommend holding navigation state in your state management library. So, yeah. Yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and, just let them know that and move along. All right. Build iOS or Android. Looks like Derek already responded to this. So I like this. Yeah, the iOS and Android folders should not exist if you're using Expo. So I'm going to respond to that. Expo does not use or does not use an iOS Android folder. If you want to eject, it'll create them with Expo eject. More info here. Expo eject. Where's the eject? Here we go. Wait, what? That link did not work. Oh, jeez. I got it. I'm figuring it out here. DS Cow 7. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. And by the way, my notification sounds are back. So that's cool. The new Expo Suite API, the EAS build stuff. Yeah, I actually did it on a previous stream. It was really cool. And we're going to be doing more of it later. Not in this stream, but yeah. Yeah, so there's like the EAS stuff here. So I'll just put that there and comment that. Okay. I think we've answered this. So let's move on. Migrate unimodules to the Expo package, and we have that as a potential thing that needs to be done. Add use scroll to top in the screen component. Link in the documentation. Yep, awesome. Update, improve Expo app boilerplate settings. We talked about this in a previous stream. Yep, all good stuff there. Not seeing the toggle storybook. This is an Expo app here. Chance. Good question. We don't currently have a way to toggle the storybook from the dev menu in Expo. How do you toggle the storybook? It doesn't have to eject. You can just use Expo custom dev client. Generate. Oh, that's cool. Well, at least I linked him to the right spot, even though I said eject. Let me Let me see if I can come back to... No. That's not what I wanted to do. Jiminy crickets, what is it doing here? Oh, because okay. Not eject. I'll just say follow these instructions. There we go. All right, let's go forward. Okay, so how do you toggle the storybook without the dev menu? Reactotron? You can use Reactotron to toggle the storybook mode. Let's do this, okay? I just want to make sure that this works. So I'm gonna go cd temp rn live. Okay, and then I'll do npx ignite CLI new issue. Actually, I'm gonna do like npx ignite CLI version. npx ignite. Yes, npx ignite CLI new vanilla 760. With Expo. So this is going to take a little while, but we're going to actually spin up a new React Native app there. Let's open Reactotron. I think we have to be connected before it will show the Reactotron stuff. So just let that go for now. In the meantime, let's go back to our issues. All right. Starting new app. Taking a lot of time on unboxing npm dependencies, so I quit. Enable debug. Failed. There's no GitHub account. Or probably Git account. Ooh. Okay, that's good to know. This is a bug for sure. We need to fix that. So I'm going to get someone on this. Derek, what we're probably going to need to do is capture that error. Get false. We shouldn't be doing anything with Git. So something is wrong there. Okay. This takes a long time too, so if there is an issue like that, we want to detect it right away. If there's a way to detect it right away, that'd be nice. So I reported that one. We're good. Whoops. Let's go back to our issues. Okay. Conflict with AWS Amplify Auth and API modules. So after adding AWS Amplify like here and creating a simple example of sign in and API get, I got unhandled promise rejection, maximum call stack size exceeded. Thought this was an AWS Amplify problem, but I created a fresh project with React Native CLI and Expo CLI and everything was okay. Only the Ignite boilerplate throws an issue. Somehow connected with removed. Oh, wow. Toggle storybook to a vanilla or Expo app. Does it also conflict? I mean, I could do that myself too, but I'm hoping he can help us debug this here. All right. How to get useful stack traces for promises. Oh man, this is a very good question. Thanks, Derek. Appreciate that. Just FYI, I have a hard stop at noon, so we have about 30 more minutes here. We're gonna do as much as we can. All right, sweet. This thing's moving forward. Throw any error in a promise. React Native stack trace promise. This is just for Node though. This is old. Okay. Here's how it currently looks. Runtime stuff. That's really good, yeah. Found some specific calls to native modules such as file reader Okay, good. This one. The reason I named it Vanilla 760 is because it's like, I want to come back and use this, and that's the version it was generated with. So, okay, I'll come back to this one. Let's go back here. Let's load up. Let's do yarn start. New version of Expo CLI. Man, they're moving fast. That's 2 versions since last time I did this. That's okay. Let's open up iOS Simulator. But yeah, that promise polyfill thing is something that really annoys me. So if I know... What? I don't really get this. Hmm. Okay, GitHub. Let's see if it will. Whoops, I need to get rid of repo, I think. Let's pull that up and see what. And there's nothing here. Console error in Redbox handling an async. Okay, I don't think that's anything close to it. All right. So, obviously there's nothing there. So React Native Storybook is here. On, off, on. This isn't working. Okay. So we need to get this working. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and post that. So this does need to be fixed for sure. Storybook toggle in Reactatron is not working with an Expo generated app. Okay, got that set up there. So yeah, that needs to happen. If it's a React Native problem, so this is definitely something that needs to be addressed. Yeah, this one we definitely need help on, but it should be something. I'd like to fix that. If we can do anything, that'd be nice. Oh, nice. You be willing to submit a PR? This looks good to me. Okay. Yeah, I mean, just want a PR now. So that's all we need. We just need a PR. And we're good to go. How's everybody doing? It's raining here. It's wet and cold. Saw my brother for the first time in over 2 years. He lives on the East Coast. He just came out. So I'm going to dinner with him tonight. It's weird that it's been 2 years. I mean, we've done a lot of like video calls and stuff, but in person, you know? What's next? So this one, obviously. Invariant violation with a new project. So he's saying that we need to run npm dedupe as part of the Ignite CLI. Wonder how much it actually... Do we need to do yarn dedupe though? That's my question. Yarn dedupe. npm dedupe. Or is it with an E? Oh yeah, has an E. Man, npm's so much slower. Yeah, thanks, Ali. Raining too in Pleasanton, really. Had to run errands this morning and got wet. Yeah. It's probably warmer though, hey? It's pretty cool here. What is dedupe? I mean, based on what I'm... But we do have a package lock? Why do we have a package lock? Whoa. Shouldn't we have a yarn lock and not a package lock? We don't have a package lock. What are they talking about? Yarn dedupe. Yarn installable already dedupe. Ah, okay. That seems to happen to npm users. Yarn dedupe gives this error. So, so we don't need to run it for yarn users. Want to submit a PR? Now, why did npm dedupe not work? Oh, probably because I didn't use npm at all. Not super cold here, yeah. Do you sponsor any open source projects? Mainly our own. Obviously, we work on our own stuff. And MobX State Tree and React Native WebView are kind of the main ones. There is a yarn.lock, yeah. Yeah. So... So, I think this one's taken care of. Just need help on this. Cool. Germany. Deutschland. Support 65.1, please. We do need to do this. What are we on right now? Native. Oh, this is an Expo app, so it's using Expo's version. But I can find that out by going here. And we have React Native 64. So yeah, this does need to be done. Yeah, 64.1 is... done with that. Sweet. I wonder if Leon could take this one on. Okay, so I'm gonna check and see if Leon can work on that one. Get that upgraded. And by the way, Derek, anytime that you see that someone is like on the bench, like Leon, feel free to recruit them to help with some stuff like this. All right, generate a component in a specific path and subfolder. Looks like we got a little support for this. That's good. Enhancement. So just to look and see, like, what would it take, more or less, to support that? So in the generate command of Ignite, we let's see. Show generator help, update generators, generate something. So we have templates there. We could put a config file in the Ignite folder that tells us where things need to be generated. Generator options. So we could add into the generator options the path. So like the directory here is currently the appdir plus the generator. But we could essentially take this. So destination right here. Let me make sure I'm in the right one here. Master. Dist. Okay. This is how we can approach it. Here we need to have an option Ali, let me check that out. So you just specify the path as the next item. Okay. I mean, that's pretty doable. Generator options. And then prior to generator options, we need to like pass that through here. And of course, we need to pull that from. So if there's a first. So we've got the generator here. Excuse me. Give the path to the file where you want to generate the component. Yeah. So we could do like parameters.second, right? Okay, we already have a second. So we're running a generator. We have a name. We could provide a third. So what it would look like would be ignite. It'd be like npx ignite CLI generate component my button app buttons, right? We could do something like that. Does that look okay? Can you think of any problems with that? The other option would be to do like dash path equals. I kind of like the path. Or folder. What I'll do is somewhere around here, and then I'll link to right. Various ideas. You'd pull this from parameters.options.folder, or maybe dest or path. We could also just use the third parameter. This would be parameters third. Thoughts? Okay. So that's basically a plan for building this. And if you folks have any ideas on this, I do want you to chime in on the thing. I'm going to go ahead and just put that into chat here. So if we were going by Ali's like example, then we would be doing the third parameter thing. So that would be like that. So I'm going to ask need input on that. Cool. All right. Hey, we got pretty far.